lunchtime on Monday, December 2nd. I'm finally vlogging. Oh my goodness. So we've got a lot done today. We had Power Hour, which is our math intervention group. If you're not familiar with that, we sort the kids by need, and then they go to different classrooms for what they need. So I'm doing double digit addition, and we just started with regrouping, which is actually what we're working on in our regular math. So the kids are doing great with that. We also did this. I just made this sign to go with this freebie that I found from Jody Southard, I think. Little kindness. The kids made little kindness bulbs. So that will be a hallway display. And then I have a little snippet of the Grinch ornaments that we made. So what I did was I let the kids have a piece of green paper and my shredder top, which is right here. They got to shred the paper through, and they poked it all into these clear ornaments. They put their little picture on the back from their school pictures, and then they got to glue the eyes on. And then I have green ribbon, which you can probably see from the video, and then it just needs to dry, and I will draw a Grinchy grin with Sharpie, and they'll be ready to hang on the tree. So I told the kids tomorrow after music practice, since we'll be downstairs by where the trees are, I will try to remember to take the ornaments with me whenever we go down for practice, and on the way back we can hang our ornaments on the trees. They're so excited. It's gonna be really cool. And then I'll show you the trees, because the trees are amazing. So each kid in our school makes an ornament. Yes, every single class makes an ornament. We have 3 trees, and we put them on the trees, and then the last day before break, the kids get to have their ornaments back, and they take them home, and they have a little keepsake of whatever grade they were in when they made it. So it's really nice. I need to make one for me. I just haven't had time. But I'm finally sitting down. I finally got to use the restroom. That's probably TMI. But today's just kind of been kind of crazy, just time-wise, trying to fit it all in. But we've got everything done. I did not get a math lesson taught today, but our music rehearsal ran over a little bit, and then we needed to do our iReady reading diagnostic, which we did not finish. So we will be doing that more later. So, you know, that's just the way life is sometimes, but that's okay. It'll all happen. It'll all get done. So we have this week to get the reading done, and we have next week for math. So I'll just have the kids just keep working on it till they're done. So I need to get caught back up on my math lessons, of course, because I missed one today, but that's okay. It'll all work out fine. We'll get there. I didn't get to eat breakfast this morning, so I just decided I would eat my breakfast bowl now. So I better get to getting, because I won't have time. So I'm going to eat now, and I will check back in with you probably on the way home. I'm not sure if I'm going to swing by Walmart here where they have the super center or not. Thinking not, because I'm really tired. So yeah, not a good night's sleep. Woke up super early with a headache. Story of my life lately. Whatever. It's just the weather and stuff, I think. So I will check back in with you later and let you know what else transpired today. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, December 3rd. So I didn't vlog anymore yesterday after lunchtime. That's like the only time I vlogged the whole day. So I didn't even get to show my outfit, which really stinks, because I had a brand new thing that I wanted to show you. I do have a picture, but it only shows, like, you know, where you can get a selfie. So I'll put that in here. So I had gray jeggings on, and then just a black long sleeve shirt with that cute little buffalo plaid mixed print sheer, I don't even know what you call it, wrap cardigan thing. I don't know. It wasn't sweater materials. I don't know what you call it, but it was really cute. And then of course I have my buffalo plaid headband that I just got last week from Amazon. And I had a sparkly ring on, and then my earrings, you can't really tell, but they are reindeer. Buffalo plaid reindeer. Yeah, but they kept flipping, so all I could see was the back side, which made them look silver. So whatever. What are you gonna do? You can't be messing with your earrings all day long. So just, it was what it was. And then I had some black boots on that you've seen before. All right, today we are doing our normal things. So I have, except for one extra thing, is a music practice for our Nutcracker performance. So every grade level does a music performance throughout the year. So second grade starts because they're the oldest and they've done them before. So we always have a Christmassy one. So ours is the Nutcracker. So cute. We had our first everybody rehearsal yesterday. So they've been practicing in their individual classes during music time for, gosh, probably 2 months now. And yesterday was the first day that all of the second graders practiced together on the risers in the gym in costume with the microphones and went through the whole thing. Lately I've been putting on like a YouTube fireplace with the instrumental music in it. Let me turn the lights off. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. I started doing it for reading time, like one time last week, and then I started, well, a couple times. Then I started doing it like every time for reading time this week, which every time we've had one day of school, come on. Anyway, a couple times a day now. So I do it for writing time too. And I love it. It's so relaxing. I even did it when they were doing their iReady reading diagnostic because I wanted them to just be relaxed. So I think that kind of just subconsciously just kind of calms them. They probably don't even realize it, but when we're having just like a work time where we're making something and they're not having to really think hard about something, I'll put on like Kids Bop Christmas music where they can sing along to it. But if we're like working on something or we're wanting quiet time to reflect and read and things like that, then I put on the instrumental. So music will set the mood of your classroom like that. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so anyway, my day. Today will be much like yesterday, except that we don't have our music practice during our specials time because we have 2 specials times. So that's today. So we have an extra thing taking part of our time, which I had planned for, so it's not a big deal. Plus we need to finish our iReady reading testing because we didn't have as much time yesterday as we should have since things ran over a little bit. But that's okay, we'll get it done. It's supposed to be done this week, and the next week is math. What else are we doing today? I'm trying to give the kids extra AR reading time because some of them are kind of very slowly creeping toward their goal, and we only have 2 weeks. We're making their goal end earlier than we normally would because our AR reward is before school gets out for Christmas, and we have been doing it after because the quarter ends on the 20th. That's when our reward deadline would be. Like if you don't have your 100% goal met by that day, then you don't get to do the reward. I didn't vlog in the car yesterday, so you didn't see all the piles of things that were in my car, but I had a bag here, like on the little console between the 2 seats. I had the bin next to me. I had some bags on the floorboard in the front seat. I had a box and a Christmas tree and some bags in the back seat. Plus I still had my stinking giant bin of Halloween stuff that I never took out of the car like a week ago because it was so big. And I was like, I don't know if I can lift this out of here. I decided yesterday I took as much as I could in my first trip to get to my classroom in the morning and went, yeah, I'm not going back because it's almost time for the kids to come. And then I had no time during the day to actually like bring stuff in because I didn't have my plan time because we had music. Blah. I did not have plan time yesterday because we had music rehearsal. My other teamies that had the other plan time would have watched my class, but I felt like I should stay at least the first day of practice because that's the most wonky and that's where things go wrong. They're trying to figure out things and, you know, all that stuff. So all of us stayed through that. Today, I don't have it during plan time. Tomorrow I do. We're just gonna switch who's watching the kids. So like today, it's during my other teamies' plan time. So myself and my buddy teacher will watch their class since it's not our plan time, it's our normal work time. So we'll watch their class during the music practice today, and they'll watch our class during music practice tomorrow because it's during our plan time. So that way we each get our plan times. Yeah, so that works out really well. Sorry, that was really bumpy. And then tomorrow's our last practice, and then we sing for the whole school family tomorrow afternoon. Then Thursday evening our parents come, so I'm going to be here a long time that day. But that's okay because I'm going to stay just after school, just stay the whole time and do some work and get some stuff ready. Like I can get stuff prepared hopefully all the way up to Christmas break. Yeah, that's the goal. And then we'll have our performance and I'll go home. And then Friday we have our grandparents coming, and right after lunch, like boom, right after lunch, they come to our classrooms to do a little bit of things with their grandkids. So I think I'm gonna have the kiddos read to their grandparent and then like find a cute little like nutcracker word search or something they can do together, something a little fun. Because I try to think of something that the kids could do just with another kid partner, because a lot of grandparents can't come. And then you have kids that are so sad because they don't have anybody. Well, at least they'll have each other. It needs to be something kid-friendly. So that's my plan for that. And we'll do that, and then it'll be time to go. So this week is assemblies. We have an assembly on next Friday, but that's the normal kind of assembly. We don't have any like visitors coming. We don't have any parties. That'll be the following week. The week that we get out for Christmas, that's going to be full of all kinds of cool stuff too. So next week is semi-normal, and that's when I'm going to do a lot of review, and then I'm going to be testing that last week because we have a little bit of extra time because we will not have our intervention times. They are giving us those times so graciously, and I'm so appreciative, so we can assess. We can review and assess for report cards. And then we also have the week we come back after Christmas break. All right, getting myself prepared for departure. Here is my outfit for Tuesday. Okay, very simple. This is from Walmart. This is from Walmart. This is from Walmart. This is from Walmart. I have my black jegging things from Walmart. These shoes are from Maurice's from a while back. And that's all she wrote. Whew, hello. It is lunchtime. And we have had quite the strange day. So whenever we have a change in schedule, it's always weird. But that's okay. I have been getting all kinds of things done during my plan time and things. So I have, if you can see, anything you see green has to do with the Grinch. So all kinds of Grinchy goodness going on because we're doing lots of Grinch things next week to review all of our second quarter skills. So second quarter math, I made a product that will help us practice all of our 2-digit addition with regrouping and without, and also adding 3 double-digit numbers together. We voted on an elf name. So the elf came and brought us this little note here. And she's a kindness elf. I'll show you. So there were some kind of strange names, but in her note, she said she would like a festive name. So we had some that were not festive. They're just kind of normal. And so I said, oh, how about we take out the ones that aren't exactly what she would want? She wants a Christmassy name. So we ended up having 3 candy cane and 3 snowflakes. So I told them we could call her Cece for short. So here's our elf. So selfie with the elfie. All right, we have not gotten to math. I flip-flopped my day since we had all kinds of music practice this morning and then kids go off to do stuff. I thought we'll do math this afternoon when we have people. So either that or we'll have to do a couple different ones tomorrow maybe. Maybe I'll just focus on math tomorrow because we're a little behind now since we didn't get to do it today or yesterday, but we will catch up. It'll be fine. It's the same skill. It's just more practice of it. So I want to spread it out. It wouldn't be good to like go, let's do 3 math lessons all in a row. There's no point to that. They need different times to be exposed to it. So we're doing double-digit addition with regrouping in our chapter 4 math. So that is what we're going to be working on. In my reading intervention group, we're doing an escape room. So this is Escape the Cave. And they have 50 minutes to escape this cave before the batteries in their flashlights run out. So we didn't get very far yesterday because I had to explain kind of how things worked. And then the kids all get to do one of these symbols at the bottom to decode the message with this little decoder. So I'm just handing it to them. I'm going to have them sit in 4 rows and then or 3 rows. 3 rows because I have 12 kids. So I'll have them sit in 3 rows and we'll have 3 groups that are working. And they'll all get to do one of the symbols and we'll figure out what the words are, and that will lead us to our next set of clues. And I've already hidden them. They're not like hidden because I didn't want it to be so hard, but one of them is over here. As you can see, it's got a kite by it. So this is CVC E-words, so silent E-words, and that's what we're working on. So I wanted them to be able to practice in a different way. Here's another one with a rose on it. And I'm kind of surprised that my kids haven't said anything. Like my class hasn't said anything. I don't know if they didn't notice it or if they just went, whatever. And here's mice. So yeah, those are the 3 envelopes that are floating around. And then the last thing, I was thinking, oh yeah, we had 1 envelope we started with, I think. And then the last thing is, here's their congratulatory. You're supposed to put it by the window. Congratulations, escape the cave, yay, blah, blah, blah. So I tried to put it where they'd find it. That's my lunch beeping. So I was thinking there's another envelope. Be good if I knew where it was, huh? Yeah, I think there's another envelope somewhere. Yeah, well, that's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, that's all right. I'm sure the kids will figure it out, so it's good. We'll just look around. Oh, there's one in here. That's right. I thought there were 4. There's one in the cubby, and there's a cube. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. Okay, so there it is. All right, I'm gonna go eat my lunch. I've been printing and taking things to the library to get laminated so that we have our activities all together for next week. And here's a little booklet I made to go with our escape room. So they're working through the words and writing them down so we can practice writing them and saying them and seeing them. So all kinds of ways to do CVCE words. All right, I will talk to you later and let you know what happened after now. Hi, it's 5 o'clock and I'm finally going home. So I did not go to Walmart yesterday and I'm also not going today because I'm just not feeling it. I just want to go home. So I was trying to get some things some materials ready for our next week of adventures. I had printed a lot of things and I sent them to the library to laminate, and I felt bad because it was a lot. I mean, it was really a lot because it's for 3 classes. So I was like, I'm sorry, please don't hate me. It's for 3 classes. And she's like, okay. I'm like, eh. I'm sure she's like, oh, that woman, quit bringing me stuff, you know, because it's been quite a bit. But she got all of it. I have a whole pile over here in the bin. And I don't know why I'm taking it home. I just didn't want to leave it hanging in the hallway, and I didn't want to take it up to my room, so I just stuck it in the bin. So it'll just come back with me tomorrow morning. It'll be fine. So I'm going to be having a cutting party with some of my friends in a few days, so we can get everything prepared. So we're going to be doing Grinch stuff and gingerbread stuff. So I reworked an escape room that I had that was for Thanksgiving that I didn't get to. It's 2-digit edition. So I wasn't ready for that, nor did I have time for that to do it at Thanksgiving time. And so I reworked it to be gingerbread instead. So instead of save the turkeys, we're saving the gingerbread men because, you know, that lends itself to saving because everyone wants to eat them. So anyway, I worked it so that I had to redo a lot of stuff, but it worked out fine. And I said, hey, people that are teaching the same thing as me for Power Hour, you want to do this? And they're like, yeah. And I said, okay, well, I'll get it ready and I can print stuff and everything, get it ready. And they're like, we want to help get it ready. Don't do all the work. I'm like, okay. So I printed it. They could have printed it, but I'm like, I'll just print enough for all of us, and then I'll send it to the laminator because then we can use it next year too. Because we'll be at the same, even if we didn't do it with our intervention group, we could do it with our normal class because that's what we're doing right now in our normal class. It's 2-digit edition. So either way, it would be good. So it's worth it to laminate it just so you can reuse it year after year because there's a lot of components to these things, a lot of little pieces, and you don't want to be cutting them every year. And if you're going to print them in color, then you don't want to waste it either. I mean, that'd be silly to let them get all crinkled up and then have to recycle them. So that's why I have this giant roll of laminated stuff. I do have the top of my shredder thingy, so I can take that home because we don't need that anymore because we got our ornaments hung on the trees, and I have pictures of the trees that I took earlier, so I will put those right here. Aren't those pretty? Oh yeah, the kids were so excited. I told them after the music practice that I would let them hang their ornaments on the trees. So I said, after you use the restroom, just come to me and we'll get your ornament and you can put it on the tree. And my only stipulation was find a spot on whatever tree, there's 3 of them to choose from, find a spot where you're not going to cover up someone else's ornament because we don't want to do that. And they were super excited because they got to do so many things with it. So our schedule, and that's always weird when you're off your schedule. We did do some text evidence work today, which was really good. I hadn't gotten into it yet, and I usually do it probably November, but that's okay, it's not too much later. So I've actually done a little bit of it whole class, Like with my Rooted in Reading books, we've used text evidence to support our answers, but they've never had to do it independently. And so today, they still didn't do it independently, but I'm baby stepping to the independence. I'm scaffolding, yes. So we used the text evidence passage from Miss DeCarbo. She has a whole set of holidays around the world. So we're learning, I'm incorporating that into my social studies. So I wanted to do like a Christmas around the world, holidays around the world theme type deal where they could learn little bits about different cultures. Also, they're learning where these places are and how different people celebrate different things and what different customs are. So today we learned about Germany. We did some text evidence work today. So these passages from Miss DeCarbo, there's a little passage about whatever. So she's got this whole theme thing. So she's got, it's like everything that I would use. There's tons of different stuff in there. There's one about Germany. There's one about gingerbread houses. I'm like, perfect. We're going to start with that. And there was also a Scholastic News last year for second grade that was all about the history of gingerbread houses. And I used it last year. And this year, honestly, like none of the November, December stuff was like really themed for December, I didn't think. And there's one about shipping things, I guess, and it's kind of like shipping packages for presents and stuff, which that's kind of Christmas-ish, but like the rest of it, not so much. So I love Scholastic News and I love Science Spin, but I was a little disappointed in the December stuff. So that's okay. Can't win them all. So thankfully you can use the archived articles and different magazines to use again and again. You just don't have the physical thing anymore. But I can project it. Alright, it is really dark in my car and you can barely see me. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye for today. And I don't even know when you're watching this vlog, if you even are, because I am like 3 weeks behind. I'm not even kidding. I did not have it in me to do any editing over the Thanksgiving little break because I was just worn out. Everything just kind of hit me all at once. I ended up being sick on Sunday, like sick, and was like, great. I'm sick on Sunday night. I hope that I'm not sick on Monday morning. Blah. But yeah, I just couldn't do it. So hopefully this isn't too far from when it actually happened. So I will catch you in the morning and I will let you know how things are working for us then.